All right, everybody, welcome back to Smoke and Mokes Barbecue. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do some homemade bacon. So I put this bacon in the fridge 6.5 days ago, and we're going to get it smoked up, and we're actually going to have BLTs for dinner. So we'll show you the process that we're going through for that. But first, I want to go over what the recipe is for the brine that I did. And so we'll go over that right now. We did a cup of salt, kosher salt, a half cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of pepper, 8 ounces of maple syrup, and 2 teaspoons of curing salt number 1. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take these out of the bags. We're going to rinse them off really good, probably let them soak in some nice warm water, get all the salt off. We don't want super salty bacon. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to head over here and take these out of the bag here and just wash it really good under this water. We want to get all the salt off. All right, we got these pretty dry here. So one thing to know is these are 2 5-pound halves of pork belly. So I got these at a specialty shop here. So they're actually pretty thick, almost 2 inches thick, which is pretty good. Thicker than I could find just about anywhere else. So we patted these dry. We're going to get them in the smoker. What we're going to do in the smoker is we're going to do no more than 200 degrees, and we're going to get the internal temperature of these up to 155 degrees. One thing we're going to do before we get it on the smoker is we're actually going to throw some pepper on this. I like a peppery bacon, so we're going to throw some pepper on this before we get it in there. All right, so here we are at the smoker. We got the bacon on, and what we're going to do is we're going to keep this under 200 degrees. We're going to keep it as close to 200 as possible, but we don't want to go over 200. And we're going to get the internal temperature of this up to 155, and then we'll cool it. We'll bring it inside, we'll cool it, and then we'll slice it up for some bacon. Let's get this thing closed up. All right, so now we got our probes in there. We're just going to close this up, get it smoking, and here in a couple hours, this should only take about 2 hours. Here in a couple hours, we'll have some awesome bacon. All right, at long last, the bacon is done. It actually ended up taking 3 hours instead of 2, but that's all right. We're here cooking dinner a little bit later than expected, but we're cooking dinner. And so we got one of these pork bellies that we're gonna cut up and put on the griddle. We got our mayonnaise, we got our lettuce, and we are ready to go. And just to tell you before I cut into this, it smells fantastic already. I can't wait to get it on the griddle there and see what it actually tastes like. So let's cut some thicker slices of bacon here. All right, we got our B, we got our L, we got our T, and we're gonna put this together and take a bite here. This bacon, I tried it while I was cooking. Man, is it phenomenal. It is juicy, crisp, smells incredible. It's fantastic bacon. So let's get this put together. Of course, you gotta put tons of mayonnaise on there. Always go lettuce first, then tomato, and bacon, baby. And that is just fantastic. It's smoky. It's really rich. It's got a little bit of sweet. You can taste that pepper. This is probably the best bacon I've ever had. I did have a guy butcher a pig for me, and he made some bacon out of it. It's a pretty close race there, but I think this takes the bacon, if you want to say that. But oh man, it's a good sandwich. I'm making a second one here for my wife so she can give it a go. Of course, like, comment, share, subscribe. Every little bit helps. We're looking to grow this channel. We're looking to do some amazing barbecue and show you how an average Joe does it versus those, you know, grand champions. It's cool watching all those guys, but it's also nice to see, you know, just an average Joe doing the same thing. Those are my favorite YouTube videos, and so that's what I'm going for here. You know, a lot of this stuff, I'm not trying ahead of time. You get to see, you know, you get to see my failures, my successes. If it's good, I'll tell you. If it's not good, I'll tell you. If I think I should change something, I'd tell you that. So, like, comment, subscribe. Stick around for more Smokin' Mokes Barbecue.